agenda, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so very much, and enjoy. Oh, by the way, my name is Walter Jones.
Well, I'd like to thank Reverend Walter Jones for presenting, and also the governor appointed him as a council member to the Council on Responsible Fatherhood, which is a state commission established by the Illinois State Legislature to promote the positive involvement of both parents in the lives of their children. The Responsible Fatherhood Act was signed into law in August 2003 by Governor Rod Blagojevich. It was subsequently extended by executive order by the governor, and the council is composed of community leaders, experts, legislators from throughout the state of Illinois who do this work as volunteers, and I appreciate the good work they're doing for absolutely no compensation, and this is a very, very important organization, especially when you consider how the deterioration of fatherhood has affected children in this country. Right now, approximately 24 million children live absent their biological fathers, and children who live absent their biological fathers are on average more likely to be poor, to use drugs, experience educational, health, and emotional problems, and become victims of child abuse. It's clear that the most reliable predictor of crime in America is father absence. This is a serious, serious problem. There's legislative reform we need in the state of Illinois. There's no child support accountability statute in the state of Illinois. Unfortunately, I don't think we will ever have a child support accountability law, because the council does have a legislative committee, and we do have legislators in the council, and I just think, unfortunately, child support accountability, even though it exists in other states, probably will never exist in Illinois, which is very unfortunate, because anybody that receives money for another should be held accountable in certain circumstances, especially if it involves children who may go hungry or not have the necessities of life because the intended support isn't used for them. But I don't think that is going to happen here. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But the real key here is father absence is having a terrible effect on our society. This is compounded by the fact that in Chicago alone, over 50% of the children are born out of wedlock. Many will never know their fathers because of paternity fraud, because of recreational sex, because of the fact that Illinois doesn't have a real law criminalizing paternity fraud, so there's accountability when paternity fraud exists. So there are a lot of problems. Now, if you look at the statewide average on children born out of wedlock, it's approximately 1/3 of all the children in the state of Illinois, and this is very serious. But we not only need legislative reform, but we need to promote responsible fatherhood in the media, because that affects how society views fathers. And right now, many people in our society do not understand the importance and significance of fathers. I believe it was Margaret Mead who once said, fathers are biological necessities, but social accidents. And that is not true. Unfortunately, we're judging fathers in our communities for what they aren't doing, but not appreciating them for what they are doing and what they want to do and can't do. We need to change the way the world views dads, and in doing that, the media is very, very significant. I host a show on Channel 21 once a week. It's in Chicago. I've been told the audience is in excess of 1 million households, and I do that every other quarter. If anybody ever has an interest in appearing as a guest, please feel free to let me know. I'm on hiatus now, but I should be back on the air shortly. But I believe that's an important tool in promoting responsible fatherhood in this state. And the reason we need to promote responsible